For 3 decades, Don Lemon has been more than a face on a screen. He has been a witness to history. From the local newsrooms of St. Louis and Chicago to the primetime anchor desk at CNN, Don's journey is defined by a signature style of outspoken truth-telling that refuses to blink in the face of the storm. His reporting has taken him to the front lines of the world's most defining moments, whether covering the war in Ukraine, for which he earned a Peabody Award, or the heartbreaking realities of Uvalde and Newtown. Don has balanced the weight of global breaking news with a deeply human perspective. He didn't just report on the lives of Trayvon Martin and George Floyd, he helped a nation navigate the fire of its own conscience. But Don's greatest achievement may be the barriers he broke simply by being himself. In 2011, he moved the needle of history by coming out in his book, Transparent. He became a beacon of visibility for Black gay men, earning the Native Son Award and being named a Stonewall Trailblazer. He proved that you don't have to choose between professional excellence and personal authenticity. Today, as the host of The Don Lemon Show, he continues to foster the emotionally intelligent internet he helped build. From the Edward R. Murrow Award to the New York Times bestseller list, Don has shown us that the truth isn't just a fact, it is a responsibility. Tonight, Better Brothers LA is proud to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to the pioneer of the press and a champion of the people, Don Lemon.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Can you guys, I'm not a great singer. I'm not you, Duran. But I believe in insistence. My grandmother taught me to be just insistent. When she used to walk around with that yellow trimline telephone with a cord that ran a mile. You remember the old days, right? With the one on the hook and it was yellow and it was in the kitchen and she would go around the kitchen after she'd hang up that phone and she would sing, "Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around." Come on, guys. Turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Keep on a-walking, keep on a-talking, marching up to freedom land. And that's what we need to do, because we are free, everybody, and we have to insist on freedom. So thank you for this. This means something. Now, I'm going to tell you, Jennifer, you've been in this room. You've been in this room, Duran. Most of us have been in this room many times. I think in the past month, I've been in this room about 5 times. At least 5 times. I got arrested in the elevator. Seriously. I was like, they keep inviting me back to this hotel. Why do they hate me? I have never seen this room like this. Why are we so talented? Why are we so talented? So this means something to be in this room amongst my people. To be honored by the Truth Awards is not just about recognition. It's about truth. And truth is not always easy, but it is always necessary. So thank you to Better Brothers Los Angeles for creating a space where Black LGBTQ lives are not just acknowledged, but celebrated. Very rarely are we, as people of marginalized communities, are we celebrated like this? Are we seen? And I want to thank Cheryl Lee Ralph. An original dream girl who is living the dream right now. Come on, Cheryl Lee Ralph. That's the life that I want. An ally, a force, a truth teller. And when I got her message, I was so honored, and I was almost in tears. And when I got her, she said, "Thank you for coming." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Thank you for having me here." This meant more to me than you know. So thank you for that. But I just want to be real tonight. None of us got here alone. Not one of us. We're standing on the shoulders of people who risked everything and some who lost everything just to live in their truth. So imagine them in this room tonight. All of the people whose shoulders we stand on, all the people who lost their lives and their livelihoods and their lives so that we could be here. So what would they say to us? How would they feel about us? In rooms like this they could not have been in, and probably could, maybe they imagined, but they never were able to realize that. Would they celebrate us? Or would they remind us that the fight is not over? Because it is not over. I stand here because of people like Harvey Milk, like Larry Kramer, Marsha P. Johnson, James Baldwin, Bayard Rustin. All right? We always, see, you know these young people, they don't know. They don't know what we went through. And when I came out in 2011, people knew, but I came out. Look, seriously. The gays were like, and Starbucks will cost you $5. But the straights were like, what? I can't believe Don Lemon is gay. I'm like, where y'all been? Where's your gaydar? Look, I'm not as brave as they were, but I did make a choice. And as you know, Corrine, I stepped out when a lot of people in my industry were still in the closet. And I did it because I knew someone was watching, a young person trying to figure out, if there was life beyond hiding. I thought that I was gonna have to go work at McDonald's. That's an honorable job, don't get me wrong. But I thought people would not want to watch me on television, that I was going to lose the career that I spent decades building. And there were people watching. And there is freedom. There is dignity. There is a full life waiting for you on the other side of fear. So thank you to the bad bosses and the equally bad allies who said enough hiding, enough shrinking, because here's the truth, our rights and our dignity only last as long as we are willing to fight for them. And right now there are people trying to take both. So we cannot afford to get comfortable. Comfort is a poison, everyone. So maybe it's time to spend a little less time in the clubs and a little more time in the streets. And not just for us, but for the people who are coming behind us. Because I'm not going back in the closet. And as the great Dominique Devereaux said, I don't sleep in my clothes, nor do I sleep with them. And she doesn't drink any bourbon champagne, and I'm with her. I don't do closets, I do suites. And so should you. And we didn't come this far to hide, we came this far to be free. So thank you so much. I love you very much. Thank you.